And we are live. Hey, y'all. It's Kathy Bo. Kathy Bohannon, Creatively Blessed. Yes. Um, we are going to play with the Greetery today. Boop. Right here. I showed y'all this set. I don't know when it was, y'all. I don't know. But I showed it to y'all. And today we're going to make one. Okay. You know what? I just realized I've got to have some more paper. But I have plenty right here. Just might not be the exact color I want. We'll see. We'll see. Please hold. Please hold. We are live. Let's see what color I got going over here. Over here. Yeah, when I go to cut my box, it's got to be, well, it doesn't have to be, but I'd like it to be the same color as my house. So that's what I am shooting for. And we are going to go with the mint macaron from Stampin' Up. That's what we're going to use for the box. But we're not ready for that now, are we? I do have some things to share with you guys, some happy mail, and want to tell you all a little bit of an update. I have a condition with my eye, and it does cause me to wear an eye patch now and then, or use a cane, stuff like that. Um, anyway, the doctor said it won't go away, and it's in both eyes. But he's not God, now is he? No, he's not. Because if he was, more people would go to him, right? Right. So anyway, it could be a whole lot worse, y'all. But see, I close my eye just on impulse when I'm seeing double. But you know, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna be fine. Anyway, we're going to go down to the tabletop, and I'm going to share some happy mail, and we're going to start making, even though nobody's here but me, and that's okay. It's a Saturday. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was going live last night, but I forgot that, well, hello, somebody's here. I totally forgot that my granddaughter's appearance in the Nutcracker was last night. Hey, Greg Smith, I'm so glad to see you here. Thank you for dropping in. Yeah, so my live last night was canceled because of that, or rather postponed till today. So we're going to go down to the desktop now, and come on now. There we go. All right. There we are. So here's some happy mail. I got this sweet card from my friend Dana. It says Happy Thanksgiving. And it says, You are such a blessing. Love, Dana. Thank you, Dana. It's so pretty. I might have shown y'all this earlier in the week. I don't know. But I'm still loving it. So that's a card from Dana. And then I have a card from my new friend Linda. She and two other friends. Well, okay, Lisa Oliver, that's often on my live. Um, she introduced me to Linda Hurst, and then Linda brought her friend Erin, and we all had a ball crafting last week. It was wonderful. It says, Your friendship is a gift I enjoy every day. And she wrote me a little thank you note on the inside, and it opens up like this and says, Have a beautiful day. Got the cute little field mouse on there. Well, hey, Amy Long, and hey, Kathy Vernon. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all, he feels fuzzy. He is. Now, his nose and his little feet feel like paper, but the rest of him feels fuzzy. What in the world? Anyway, y'all, um, excuse me. And she embossed the envelope, which is really pretty. Y'all see the embossing? And y'all know I love nautical stuff, and there's a lighthouse on the back. Okay, so uh, when I went live, whatever day that was, leave it to me to not check. I was showing y'all the small dies, and they are here somewhere. Please hold. I don't know where I put them. I really do. They're right. They're right here somewhere. Anyway, I made this little house, and I added snow text to it. Now let me tell y'all about snow text. I thought mine would be all dried up, but it didn't. It isn't all dried up. It's just it was ready to be used. But when I've had it in years past, it was all dried up. All I did was add some water, and I was good to go. But if you look close, it has snowed on the village. And we've got a little snow on the wreath. We got a pile of snow down at the bottom, and up at the top, it's just a little dusting. Now, we I showed you also the little house that we're going to make. This one, okay. It actually fits on an A2 card, okay. And then I was like, I wonder. Sure enough, that fits. So you could actually use, and these are from the Greetery, okay? You could actually use these together. You'd coordinate them better than this, but yeah. So I don't know if we're going to use snow today or not, because if we do, I feel like I got to put snow on everybody, right? I did add the y'all know it's called festoon, the festoonery. Why am I sideways? There I am. The festoon right here, which is a fancy word for garland, and these are actually called festoons too. So I added all of that since our last video, and here's the one with the gold Merry Christmas and the wreaths and stuff. Now, I also, y'all, I was trying to make this one gray and black, and it looks so much like a jail. We call it the Jingle Bell Jail. There was no stamp for that, so I had to write it. But y'all, and then look how I'm peeking out. They're like, "Are we going to get bail or what?" And this one here, it's a woman. She's just mad. She's just mad right there. These are Tim Holt's little people, and I just cut them off, and put them on here. But hey, every neighborhood needs a place for the ruffians, right? The riffraff. So we've got us a jail. Let's hope we don't need it today. Okay. I'm over here trying to figure out what I did with these things. Here they are. These are Ninja Man. What are you digging for?
Nothing.
Oh my gosh, he's looking for nothing, y'all. He's rattling all he can over there. So I want to show you how I will be keeping these, and I'm about to have to go over there and see what he's doing. I've asked him, y'all. So I'm putting like one set of houses, which is this one that has snow on it. This is their die, okay, his die, its die, whatever. And then these others I will be putting in little bags by themselves. Not like they misbehaved, but I'm just saying they need to be in a bag by themselves. Because I really don't want to lose any pieces. So I'm going to just keep these here for now. This is how they come from the Greetery, just glued to these little cardboards, and here are the houses. And there is something called a lookbook on the Greetery. Oh, Jingle Bell Jail. Yeah, Amy, I mean, you got to have a place for the riffraff, right? If there's not a place for the riffraff, where are you going to put them? Okay, so we are going to make this new house brick, like the jail for the riffraff. See him peeking out. He really wants to know what's going on the street. Anyway, you see the brick? Okay, that's what we're going to do here. We're going to use this folder, but first we got to cut some pieces. Now I have cut a ton of these little pieces, so I didn't have to do it with y'all, because let me tell you, some people love tiny work and some people don't. I happen to enjoy tiny work, but watching somebody do it, even though I enjoy it, it's tedious. So we've got them all cut out. All we got to do is cut out the big pieces. All right, whenever you're using die cuts, in this case, it needs to be cut together, and you do not want your metal touching metal, ever, ever. ever, ever, ever. So the Greetery has designed this to lay like this on our die cutting machine. Not like this, because this will be ruined. Okay, we'll just have to go order more. What? Yep, we would. Okay. Oh, here's the festooneries, the holiday festoon, and these are the pieces. We'll see about that in a few minutes if I can find it again after I have undone everything over here. I was trying to be very organized, but we'll see if I am. Don't throw snowballs at Miss Kathy. She got a place for you. I sure do. That Jingle Bell Jail has another room waiting. Another room waiting. All right, I'll show y'all what I'm doing. I know you can't see it, but I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm doing before I do it. How about that? Okay, so I lay the die down with the cutting edge down. Okay, and put some tape on it, and I'll show you just a sec. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm just looking all around to make sure of two things. Number one, I want it centered, right? Because we don't need to be all wonky. Number two, I don't want my metal touching metal. So I think we're good. It looks good. So I'm going to, this is the Gina K Intra-Cut machine that I'm using as a die cutting machine. And you got to put this on top and you make your little sandwich. All right. Hold the onions, make a sandwich. And providing I have not done something weird over here, which heaven only knows. And I know it's shaking the table. I know, I'm sorry. Take just a second. Oh, moving the whole blinking thing. Okay, there we go. That's all the big die cutting we have to do. Now, it does suction to the table, so I have to make sure I don't pull everything apart. Okay, there we go. Now, when I take this off, it's going to be the whole outline. But when we go to do the box, you see how you can see through the box to see the prisoners? We're going to use this inside part just to cut out the windows. All right? So, put that there. I did say that was all the die cutting, but if we do the box, we're going to have to do the windows. Okay, let's see. Now, I do have this handy dandy doodly doo. And I've got this that if I use it, things go a little faster to get all the little windows out. Oh, I see a straggler. There we go. Now, all the windows are out, right? Okay. Y'all, this little door actually could open if you wanted it to. I don't know that I want it to. I don't know what I'd do with the door that opens. But you know what? Somebody's going to come up with something to do with the open door, and I'll have to show y'all that next time. Okay, y'all know what? I'm going to lose this, so I'm going to set it right over here where I expect it to be. Okay, we're going to take this stuff and put it away. I know I'm moving things around over here. Over here. Oh, I do need to get this out. Just a minute. Well, that didn't help. I just want to have this ready for when we need it for the little box. Y'all, today Ninja Man made y'all know I don't cook anymore, right? I hated doing it when I did do it, when I was raising my kids. And Ninja Man announced when he retired in 2017 that he likes to cook. Now, I'd been cooking for 40 years, and he only limped for about 2 weeks. Oh, Kathy Vernon, prison guard standing in the door of the jail. Yes. Okay, I'm going to work on that one. I love it. I love it. Okay, that's a great idea. Cracks me up. Okay. Oh shoot. You know what? I said I was gonna make it brick, didn't I? We got to do that, y'all. Let's just go ahead and do that. Let's just go ahead. I'm gonna put it in this brick folder, and I got to make sure which way the folder is gonna go. Like, will my bricks be? Yeah, that's fine. I want the bricks to pop up, not debossed. I want them embossed. So sorry about this, but we got to go back over here. Now this one is a little bit easier to do because I don't have to glue anything down. I just make a sandwich like I did before, like this. And hopefully my settings are good, which they're not. All right, hang on. Hang on. Change my settings a little bit. Now, why is it doing that? Hold on. Maybe it wants to be over here. Let's try this way. That does not sound good, does it? Y'all, what is going on? I've used this folder a lot. I don't know what's going on here. We may not get a brick house. Brick house. She mighty. All right. Yeah, we may not. I don't know why it's acting like that. I'm going to try one more thing. Please hold. Your call is important to us. Okay, I'm setting him down in there. Setting him down in there. And it would be good to be straight so it doesn't look like a bunch of drunk prisoners built it. Oh, I think it's got to go that way. I think. Hang on. Hang on. Everything. Okay, you know what? If this does not go through here very well, we're just going to say it's not going to do. I've not had this problem with this. Like, I'm trying all kinds of things. What in the wild world of sports is going on here? All right, one more time. Hang on. Y'all, it's live TV, okay? It's live TV. And I'm really focused on how I'm going to get the prison guard standing at the door. Because that is awesome. Okay, we're not making it, we're not going to do that. Oh. I don't know what's going on. I should check it later when I'm not live. Let's see why. Everything's in order like it should be. But it's just not going to be a brick house. How about that? How about that? Okay. So, no harm, no foul. Okay, I'm going to start gluing parts on. I got to find the little marketplace number 1, which is this one. And we're going to get pieces and parts. Uh-oh. Hang on, I'm dropping stuff. Okay. Okay, so these are all the little dies that I used to cut all these things out, okay? And I did cut extra. I just kept, just kept doing it till I thought, well, that's enough. Okay, so I'm going to put my glue. This is a silicone mat. Now, y'all, I can never remember the word silicone. Oh, I am all kinds of wonky, aren't I? I'm sorry. Here we go. There. Now, let's try and behave. Okay. There. All right. So, what I'm going to do, this is just Tombow multi-purpose glue. I'm just going to put me a little line there. I think I'll just leave that like that. And maybe using this silicone thing from Dollar Tree, I am just going to see where I want to put stuff. And wipe it on here. And pick it up. And I mean, I know it's tiny work, y'all, but I've done most of the work already. Okay. But I wanted to show y'all how to build these. I am having a little trouble lining things up right now. So, bear with me. Is that not the right one? No, it's not. I'm having trouble lining it up. Why? Because it's not the right one. Okay. I need an itty bitty one for that. There better be one in here too. And there is. There it is. So I'm going to skip that right now. I'm just going to use the little splatter of glue over here. And it is easier to line up when you have the right window on the right little grid thing, you know. And for those of y'all, excuse me, that are fans of Aaron, Lizzie and Aaron, who I love, Aaron. Oh, and Lizzie too. But anyway, you'll see, just like in their wood products, there are little places that tell you where to put everything. You see the little etching? Yeah. Except this big guy right here, it's clearly obvious where he goes. So, yeah, we're gonna have Thanksgiving at my son's house, and I am taking green bean casserole, and I found these biscuits at, well, it's a biscuit mix at Aldi, and it is the, hang on, Red Lobster, whatever they're called. They're very good, very good. Here we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. They are so good. So we're taking that green bean casserole and something else. I don't remember. Something else. But we also, because there's just the two of us now, and there's 5 people in my son's family, so, you know, we like to have some leftovers, and I don't want to be like, I want to take this home and that home, although they would want me to. Hang on. Where does this go? Okay. Can y'all see that? Yeah. Yeah, they would want us to, but we're not going to do that. So, what we are doing, we have got a little turkey breast and a small ham and cranberry. Now, y'all, I like canned cranberry sauce. I'm sorry, I don't like the one that they stand in the kitchen forever trying to make. Okay, I don't love it. We got to cut this guy out right here. I forgot about him. Well, I didn't really forget. I just know I want to cut it out to match. You know, each time I'm making a little house, that wouldn't be white, right? So, well, I mean, it could be. Oh, what color do we want? I got an idea. It may or may not look good, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna try this beige color and see if we like it. So yeah, we're taking all that, and we've got a little bit of stuff to make leftovers for us. Now I'm just trying to save paper. Don't ask me why. I don't know why I would even try. But here we go. Here we go. And this will fit on my small die cutting machine, so don't be nervous. Kathy Vernon, my South Carolina family will be here Tuesday. My daughter, who lives here, doing the cooking. Yay! Does she always cook, or is this her first rodeo? I've cooked the Thanksgiving dinner before, you know, when my kids were growing up. And my mother-in-law, who was, oh my gosh, she was the chef in the family, besides my mom and my sister. But on my husband's side, she you just had to just go there hungry and be ready to take a nap for about 2 days. It was that good. But I did on occasion, you know, do the whole thing, and it really was not great. Ooh, I do like that, y'all. It wasn't great. So, I just, you know, it was okay, but it definitely was not up to her standards, and rightly so. Okay, so this is cut out. Got a little trim there, a little trim. And while we're at it, we'll do that in a little bit. Okay. I was thinking we'll go ahead and do the stamping on it and the embossing, but nah. I may not even emboss this one. I don't know, because the Jingle Bell gel is not embossed, right? I write on this, on all of these, Marketplace number 1, 12 pieces, because they're tiny. Oh, Kathy said she always cooks. Yay, that's good. She must enjoy it. I'm the youngest of 4, and I did not get the cooking bug. Um, my mom did, my mom was a great cook. She was born in 1923. I mean, come on, there was no places to eat out. I got a little glue on that, and we're just going to put it on here. But she did. She enjoyed cooking. Now, Mama came from an era where she was supposed to raise the kids and all that, and she did. She stayed home, and she took care of us. Well, I mean, to an extent, she was tired. Mama was tired. I don't blame her. She had 4 kids. Okay, which is why I don't have 4 kids. Come on now. Hang on. Okay, so there we go. We've got that little trim on there. And it doesn't look like a lot right now, but y'all, it's going to. It's going to. All right, we need some wreaths. And those will all work out in this little cutter as well, the little die cutting machine. Let's see. The festoonery right here. The festoons. Oh, she said she does and is great at it. So she loves cooking and is great at it. That's awesome. That is awesome. I love eating and I'm great at it, but yeah, the whole cooking thing. Okay, so we have 3 different sizes of wreaths. Okay, and I'm wondering, yeah, we're going to use that color, I think. Now let me see if I can get that color over here in my little pile O color. Nope. Let me get it over here in this pile O color. The greens. Y'all hang on, we're almost there. Let's see. Which one was it? Close enough. Let's see, that or this. That or this. Sound like the eye doctor. This one or that one? This one or that one? Okay. I think I'm going with this one. It's got a little bit more companion color to that beige, I think. What do I know? Talking about companion color. I don't even know what that means. All right, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wreaths. And this one's big and that one's big. These are little. I don't know, I might change that up a bit. These are the big ones. These are the next size down. How many did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll just cut these and see what we think. How about it? We'll put that on there. I don't want my metal to touch, right? We're just going to put that on there. Ding. I've got 2 magnetic bowls over here that are supposed to hold on my little pieces. And I keep going ding with them every time I hit them on something. And yes, this does suction down to the table. Come on now. Oops. Y'all, it's a little messy on this desk right here because I've got my dream box behind me. I don't know if y'all can see. There we go. That's my dream box. It's a big old box. That I call it my playpen also. Anyway. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many I'm gonna do on what size. So you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna punch these out. Boop, 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 and boop. All right. Then I'm gonna cut just a couple more and see what we think. All right, we'll put those there. And we got one stuck in here because, live video, right? Okay. Then I'm just going to cut a few more. How about that? We're just going to stick it down. Heidi. Oh, Heidi couldn't find a parking place, y'all. I'm so glad to see you, Heidi. I have not been live very much lately, but with any better planning, that will change. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all probably gonna get tired of these houses because I can't get enough of them personally. Oh wait, we still gotta do the bows. Um, I love these little houses. They are from the Greetery and they are called Marketplace Dies. And the stamps and everything that go with them are also Marketplace. Come on now, where did I put my? Where did I put it? Hang on, y'all. I'm looking for my pokey tool from Gloria Wolf. Oh well, I'm going to use something different then. Fine, fine. Why does everything have to do this when I'm live? Because I'm not doing it when I'm not live, right? Hang on, y'all. It fell. It fell behind everything. Boop. So yeah, this is the Greetery, and their stamps and dies are above the rest, to be honest. Okay, got all of them out of there. And yeah, so what are y'all doing for Thanksgiving? Kathy's got her daughter cooking. My daughter-in-law is cooking. They live about 4 doors away. So we'll all be together for Thanksgiving. Um, no idea what my daughter and her family are doing. If you know, you know. And yeah, so now I got to separate the what do they call it? The chaff from the wheat. I don't know. I don't remember. Something. It's biblical. I just don't remember, and that's not really what I'm doing. I'm just getting the circles out. Okay. Okay. Here we go. All right. Now we got to cut our bows. Oh, would you look a here? Would you look a here? I got a couple, 3 more. Good. Googly moogly. Well, I'll have extras for later now, won't I? Sure will. But we can figure out what size we want them to be. But yeah, so with the Greetery, you could buy the entire collection. It's $11 billion, but not to worry, they take a check. Just kidding. Um, it's not cheap to buy the whole shebang, but I didn't need the whole shebang, y'all. I've got the whole shebang in other things. I don't need it all. Now we are going to do our little bows. I don't need as many of the big bows. I think I just need maybe 2. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. Hold on. Let's do it this way. We're going to put them on like this so I can have more bows if I need them, right? And again, no metal touching, please. I'm going to do like this. So, my schedule to go live is whatever. Like I was supposed to go live last night, and I forgot that right at 7 o'clock when I was going live, and I announced it to everybody. My grandchild was in a production of the Nutcracker. So I'm like, oh, sorry, excuse me, pardon me, not going to go live. So that did not happen, but she did really well. I felt a little not so cultured, which is not unusual, right? But I mean, I read the story. I know the story, but I read it in the program, and I got them all cleaned out. And I expected the Nutcracker to go everywhere with the little ballerina girl, but he didn't. He didn't. She she went all those adventures without the Nutcracker, but I thought he was supposed to go with her. I don't know. Maybe he's on strike. Why am I doing this like that? Hold on. Now this would have been better if I had done this while they were still on the dies, but I didn't. So here we are. There we go. I do have a little Christmas get together with my Bible study group. I'm looking forward to. That's in December, and my grandgirls that do not live near us. I'm getting their little Christmas stuff together so that they can have a surprise. And what else? Oh, we have not decorated yet, but the boxes are to my right, and we are talking about it. So that's half the fun, isn't it? Talking about it. Okay, that's not working out for me. I'm glad y'all are patient friends because some of this stuff just ain't going like it's supposed to, y'all. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I did find my pokey tool from my friend Gloria. If anybody wants one of these, you look for Gloria Wolf. She has commented before on my lives. You can find her in this group probably if you are on Facebook. She's a little delayed right now. She got some things going on, but she makes these and the little pokey things that you put in your glue. Mine's behind me, I think. Now, I hope this is enough bows because I really don't want to cut more, to be honest. Okay, that's done. Now, do I have a mess here or what? Y'all, I'm trying to keep it, trying to keep it in order, but if you know, you know. Okay, now, let's see. I like this color green for these things. Now, this is the big one, this is the little one. Right here, see? Okay. So if I put a big one on the door, or maybe big one there, a little one on, oh, maybe I like that. Now I'm just placing these to see where I want them, and then I will add the bows, just to see. Some people call this dry fitting, which just sounds weird to me, but it is what it is. And really, the content creator that calls them that, she's a former military pilot, so I get it. I get it. She would call it that. We're going to go with this configuration, y'all. Okay? So we're going to put big bows on big wreaths. Better use this up under here. Up under here. Okay. Am I in focus? I mean not in focus. You know what I mean. All right, I'm going to use this doodly-doo to pick up the tiny parts, which are these bows. Bows, glorious bows. Oh, and we found a church here, y'all. Now, listen, we moved here in October of 22. Doesn't seem like it, but that's where we are right now. October of 22 to be near our son and his family. We'd lived near our daughter and her family for quite a while, 7 years, I think, and now we're living near him. Well, we went to the church that his family goes to, and it was sweet. I mean, we did enjoy it, and I still go to the Bible study group there because I love them. They're just wonderful. Oops, I forgot to put my bow on. They're wonderful ladies, and we just started going to a different church on Sunday because we kind of missed the old traditional service, And I think we've got the best of both worlds now. Okay, now I am centering this wreath in these windows right there, in the windows of the door. Okay, I. This thing's getting on my nerves. It's got glue right here, and that's getting on my nerves. Okay, so that's on. Now we got to do this guy. Am I still in the screen? I think so. Let's see. Are we doing big bows? Yes. Oh, let go. Ew. Hold on. I got all kinds of glue over here. How in the world did that happen? So I was telling you about my mom, born in 1923, and I think she got married in 32. Anyway, uh, I remember when on Old National Highway in College Park, Georgia, where we were raised. We were not raised on the highway, but it was a highway near our house. Boop. Cute, cute, cute. And I think it was a Kentucky Fried Chicken that opened up. And I'll tell y'all the truth. My mama, she was so excited. I think I want a big wreath on this window. Yeah, I think. I know it's a little off balance, but it's okay. It's winter, and they had to get the riffraff. These guys at the Jingle Bell Jail, they had to get out and climb up on ladders and up the side because they were skilled at climbing up buildings. And they had to do that and put all these wreaths on, so they're a little wonky. Anyway, so I think it was KFC that opened up. My mama, who has now passed away, thought she had died and gone to heaven because she could drive through and get all the dinner and not have to cook. Thus began our quest for fast food. It was kind of invented in my generation. Anybody else? Anybody else? I don't think we had fast food in the 60s. I mean, we had a Shoney's and we had McDonald's, but it was for special occasions, not like every day at lunch, you know? So, yeah, Mama was all about that. But she also spent hours in the kitchen. She would spend hours in the kitchen cooking and then hours in the kitchen cleaning it up. Like I said, she had 4 kids and my dad. And yeah, so she was probably pretty excited over takeout. I kind of like this configuration, although it's annoying me at the moment. There we go. There we go. Kathy said, not like today. Yeah, the fast food was not like today. On every corner, yada yada. Okay, so we've got this, y'all. We are well into more than halfway finished. All right, I'm going to put these little pieces in their little holder so I can use them later. I better keep the festoonery with the festoonery. I don't think festoonery is a word. I think it's just festoon. I don't know. I've been enjoying saying it lately because I had not heard that word before, and I am a word person. Or maybe I've heard it and forgot it because haven't used it in 100 years. Okay. I don't want him bent, so here we go. I'm going to fold him up a little bit. Uh-oh. No. Okay, I'm just going to leave him to the side because we don't want to do something to alter our work where we've cut things out. All right, so now we're going to do the stamping and embossing. Let me get all those little supplies out right quick. I've got my heat gun right here, heat tool. I don't want to be vanished. And we're going to do this now. What color do I want it to be? Okay, I'm going to do that beige. And then, I don't know, how about, I got silver, gold, bronze. I think bronze. We're going to do a bronze. Yeah, we're going to do a bronze, which may turn out more like gold than bronze, but we'll see. We shall see. Not quite ready for the heat gun. Heat tool. Word. Okay. Y'all, I'm sorry. There's a lot of moving parts. A lot of moving parts. Oh, this is where I was trying my Jingle Bell gel. I mean, it's handwritten. Kathy Vernon, we only went to town once a week for groceries. Eating out was a special treat. Yes, yes. Same, same. Now, we did live kind of in the city, but yeah, eating out was not something we did all the time until Mom got her freedom. Freedom. Where's the little thing? Hold on, y'all. You know I gotta lose things. Okay. Here we go. Okay, they have a little bar here that's going to go there for the name. I need to keep these guys together. I don't know how. Oh, hang on. I'm saying I don't know how. Oh, there. It's in there, right? Okay. I think it's going to be just about right for that. So we're going to cut this down. Now, Daddy was a Papa was a rolling stone. Okay, no. I mean, he kind of was, but I'm just saying. Dad would take us to extremely nice restaurants, and Dad, I mean, they're from the 1930s and 40s. He was growing up in the 30s and 40s, and fisticuffs were a thing. So now, y'all, this is the Misty. Kathy, my mom never got her license, so it was when Dad could drive us. Oh, bless her heart. Oh man. Now my mama did drive. She did. She loved her freedom. Freedom. Okay. This is called the Misty, most incredible stamping tool invented, and the owner is quite proud, which she should be. She invented it, and I made a little what they call a jig. This little L thing. It's just taped. It's just taped on there, so that I can put a piece of cardstock in. And no, it doesn't. It's not straight or anything. I think we'll call this Mistletoe Market. Okay, we've got all these little stamps, and they are so cute. I will show them to you. This might be too dark. Please hold. Where are you? No, hold on. I can do this. I can do this. We got Mistletoe Market, Kloss and Claus, Tannenbaums, Gingerbread Spice Market. That might be a good one. Blitzen's Bistro, Kringle's on Main, Comet's Coffee House, Holly Berries, North Pole Ice Cream, St. Nick and Sons, North Pole Post, and Prancer's Dance Studio. What we don't have is the Jingle Bell Gel, which is why I had to do it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to place this down like this. Now my die is going to cut it out like I want it. It really is. I forgot my little Versamark. Now Versamark is a clear, kind of an embossing. Oh, where did you go, Versamark? Yeah, I was ready. I really was. Please hold. Yeah, Versamark is a clear watermark ink pad. Okay, stamp pad. Oh, here we go. Boop. This one's name is Capo with a heart. Okay, so before you put your Versamark on, you want to use your anti-static. Oh, y'all, easy for me to say. Anti-static powder, which is this. Y'all have seen this before. Now it dries out my hands terribly, so I have a little clipperoo on mine, so I don't have to handle it so much. There we go. That just takes the static out, because if you don't use that, you're going to have you're going to have these little specks going everywhere. We're going to ink up our little stamp. And we're going to stamp it down and gently smush. And we're going to give it another one. Another stamperoo. Because why? Because we can. Okay, there we go. Mistletoe market. Now, if you see it, it goes, there we go. It's a watermark. So whatever you stamp it on, it's going to be that color, just a little darker. But wait, what if you want to heat emboss it, which is what we want. We're going to use this. We're going to use this. I have had this easily 30 years. Easily. Like, I've used it and used it and used it. Now, see what happens when you put the powder on it? And it's not everywhere because I used that little anti-static pillow thing. And you just kind of tap it just a little bit. Don't get crazy. I'm going to pour this back in here. And I mean, this will outlast me probably. Just saying. I've had it forever. But I have more too than just that. Okay. I got to get my little cord. Here we go. And this is our heat tool right here. I'm going to plug it in. Yeah, Mama would get in her car, Kathy Vernon, she'd get in her car and go gallivanting. Now, I did not like to gallivant, and I still don't like the unknown. I like to know where I'm going, when I'm going to get there. I don't go off the beaten path. I just never have. I'm just not that girl. Some people love an adventure, but Mom just about scared the stew out of me doing her little adventures. Because I was sure somebody was going to come and get us. I don't know why. I had no reason to have all that fear. Now, why is this? There we go. It just got a little powdery, and it may still be. I could use a tiny paintbrush, but ain't nobody got time for that. I'm going to heat emboss this. And this is one of my favorite techniques, as anybody who watches my channel knows. I love to, it never escapes me how cool it is. Let me zoom way in. How cool it is that it changes color. See, we're getting, you see that word market, how shiny? And then mistletoe. There we go. Mistletoe market right there. I better unplug it now before I forget. I don't like to leave things like this plugged in. So, unplugged. Okay. Now, we got this. We've got this. It's the little, oh, sorry. We are still zoomed way in. Okay. I got a mess. I have a mess. I know. I knows it. But y'all, there's a whole lot of tiny work involved here. You know, we're working. Okay. I'm going to take this down. I better look at it this way. Mistletoe market. I got a little bit too long, but you know what? That would be a perfect place for a doodly-doo. Right? Okay. Now, we are going, and I've been doing a lot of Christmas crafting, y'all. And I have I said at the beginning, I've got a thing going on with my eye. Well, eyes. Anyway, not losing vision, praise God, not that. There we go. Mistletoe market. Now, it did get a little long there, so you know what we can do? We don't have to follow all the rules. Boop. Now, how about that? Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I hired a house fairy, and she can't come like every day because ain't nobody got that kind of money. Well, some people do, but anyway, she comes and helps me with the housework, and I do appreciate it. But like on weekends, we're picking up behind ourselves because we live like teenagers, and we're doing laundry. Ninja Man's doing laundry today because I had to work. I mean, real work, not just this. Mistletoe market. Boop. There we go. What do y'all think? It's so sweet. Okay, so now we're going to make our box. And then we will be dead. We will be dead. We are gonna let me get some stuff out of the way right now because I don't want to have so much going on. Oh, and speaking of Ninja Man, I told you he likes to cook. Who knew? I'm not bitter. Yes, I am. Anyway, um, I love that he loves to cook. I just wish I'd known it 40 years before. But anyway, who's counting years, right? Oh, our 49th anniversary is Tuesday. Yeah. Oh, if we survive. Anyway, so I don't remember what I was telling you. Mama loves to cook. That's about all I can think of. I'm cutting this in half. Oh, yes. Okay, so Mama would go gallivanting. All right. I did not want to gallivant. Not then, not now. I don't like the whole gallivanting. Mama would be riding down the road and she would see like uh, some sort of fig or grape or plum or something. And she she would just pull over. And I'm like, Mom, no. She'd be like, it's all right, honey. It's all right. I'd be like, we're going to die. It's funny. Okay, we're not using this part on the box. Well, hey, Lisa Oliver, I've been over here blabbing for a little bit. We are making this mistletoe market. We're going to make it a box. But let me show y'all while I got these together. Or not. Okay, we got Prancer's Dance Studio, but that's not what I'm looking for. Got this. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay. So, in case y'all were late coming, I really want to show you this again. Oh, Kathy Vernon, 15-year-old granddaughter is my house fairy. I do pay her what I can. She does laundry, vacuums, and dust. That is awesome. Yeah, my house fairy, well, we don't need this one right now. She does all that and mops and stuff. Well, she doesn't do our laundry. Okay, so y'all, this would fit on the front of an A2 card. And if you make the little ones to go beside it, now it snowed on this one, but you can make it all snow or no snow. They will fit together. I would do something in the background, to make it look like the sky or whatever. And then where these little windows are, I would do a little uh blending brush for yellow behind the windows. Lisa, I love those. How many houses are in the whole set? Well, here's the deal. Let me see if I can show you this picture right here. Okay. Oh, poo. Hold on. All right. So, Lisa, there are 3 of the big houses and 3 of the little houses, but you have to buy them separately. And these are the 3 designs for the big. Well, they actually coordinate. Like this one looks like that one, right? And then this one and that one, they coordinate, and you can do so many different things with them. They'll fit on a card. I've got these where a little light will go in them, things like that. But you just go to thegreetery.com and you will see what I'm talking about. All right, first we're going to cut our box. This will come in a minute. Okay. You know what? I was going to try this vellum to see. Ooh, that might work. Yeah, I want to use this is heat resistant acetate. That's not what I want. Please hold. I want to use something to diffuse the light because the light is you can see the little here we go. This is vellum paper right here. Thicken. I don't know why. But anyway, the light, you can see the little votive candles. And I would rather it be diffused. Now, can I do that? I do not know. Oh, that's not. Hang on. I thought that was pieces, y'all. It's not. Okay, we're just going to try this and see if we like it with the vellum. Now, I will need this piece because we're going to do the outline of the building. All right. Well, hey, wait a minute. Rosalind. So good to see you. And she said, watching replay. That's right. I am live. I mean, I know you didn't expect it. Yes, Lisa, Rainbow Row in Charleston. And also, San Francisco or somewhere in California has a row of Victorian houses that are all painted. Now, I think, as I said in my last live, I think they're called Painted Ladies, but I'm not Googling that. No. Rosalind, right. Thank you. Yes, it took me a minute because I was thinking, I'm in Georgia and Jimmy Carter's wife was Rosalind, and I knew that was not your name. So, yay. That doesn't mean I'll remember it next time. Right? Okay. We are going to cut out the little box, and I do have everything right here. It's a hot mess. Okay, now this box, they have a large and a small. Okay, this is the Arch Box Large. You would use the Arch Box Small for the little houses, and you would put two houses. You would put two houses on from the box, where I'm putting just one of the big ones. And this is not part of the marketplace. It's just something you can use to make a box behind your marketplace. And this die comes with this little guy if you want to make it, some kind of different way. Okay. And y'all, I was trying to make it a brick house, but my brick thing would not go through for some reason. I don't know. All right, we're going to cut two of these. And they just do fit on a 5.5. Oh, really? Rosalind said that, I'll say it this way, Rosalind Carter pronounced it like hers, but people don't always say it correctly. We just get used to it. Hey, I've been called Debbie most of my life. I don't know why. Okay, y'all, so it's taped down and ready to go. You can see I've got it going to the edge there and the edge there. Okay. And for y'all just coming in, this is called the Marketplace from the Greetery. Now the Greetery is, and I'm sorry the table's jiggling. I don't know how to fix that. I do need to clean up a little bit around here so y'all can see what I'm doing. But I'm going to finish this part first. Okay, so when I take this out, I've got half of a box. Doesn't look like much, does it? But wait, there's more. Okay. Yeah, so Mama liked to gallivant. My brother liked to gallivant. I don't know about the sisters because they were older than me to the point where they didn't want to be seen with family, you know. They were too cool for that. So, it would make me panic for Mama to get out of the car. But y'all, let me tell you, I think she got mad at Dad one night, which why not, right? Um, and she woke me up. I was just a little varmint. She woke me up and she said, "Come on, we're gonna go gallivanting." I said, "Mama, I don't want to gallivant." She goes, "Well, we're going to Grandma's." Now, we were in Georgia. Grandma was in North Carolina. Rosalind says, "I love that you incorporate other things besides Stampin' Up." Oh my goodness, yes. I am. Is the word over it? I don't know. When the Greetery can make things this beautiful, I'm just like, Stampin' Up is just giving us more of the same over and over and over, and I don't know why. So me and Mama, got in the car and off we went to North Carolina, and we just showed up. We just showed up. Let me see now. Okay, now the way this, I can't really get it there, but anyway, the way this box is, this is the front, and this is going to be the back. I'll show you when I put it all together. But I've got a little crease here, so I know that that's the bottom. I'm going to put my little house. Am I going to put it right like that? I think so. Yes, yes. I'm going to put it just like this, just above that fold, and just centered between this edge and that edge. All right. Then we're going to run it through and die cut it. Of course, I'm readjusting because when I pulled it away from the camera, I had to readjust. But I am going to tape it down like I've been doing. Tape it down right through. I'm sorry, the camera is a little bit closer than normal right now. Okay. And if I'm doing it wrong, I'm doing it wrong, but I'm not. Please send me information. Yes, thegreetery.com, but I will also, actually it's in a hashtag on my description, I think. Okay, so when we take this out, you're going to be able to see through the box, right? Like this. You'll be able to see through it. Okay, but I do want to diffuse the light a little bit, so I'm going to try this. We haven't done this yet. I'm going to try it and see if it's a thing or if it's not a thing. But I really want that votive. It's a battery operated. Don't be trying to burn down the whole neighborhood and the Jingle Bell jail with fire. Okay, don't be doing that. You use a battery operated votive candle, y'all. Smokey the Bear would approve. Okay. Okay. Now I am gonna clean up just a little bit, y'all, because I can't even tell what I'm doing. Okay, this is the guy we're working on. We're done with these. It's a lot of moving pieces. It's a lot of little parts. See all the windows? So this, it can wait, but I'm going to go ahead and get all this out and put it in the trash just a minute. This is a little bit longer live when I do this kind of thing because there's so many little pieces. But y'all, what else are we doing today? What y'all got going? Y'all getting ready? And I know I'm not cooking. Miss Kathy's not cooking. Kathy Vernon, my friend, she's not cooking. So Ninja Man's going to be cooking, but not today. Some people have family in already. Okay, this can go back here. We're going to try it and see what happens. It sure did cut out pretty, though. Shaw did. Hang on, I'll show you. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? I think it's going to work. I do believe it's going to work. Now, am I making a mess over there? Why, yes, I am. We're done with this. Get on out of here. There we go. Oh, y'all, it's starting to get better already. These, put them over here. Whew, okay. Oh, yes, okay. Now, oh, got a straggler. Okay, so my idea is to put this perfectly fitting. Now, I can cut this top down a little bit so we don't have to worry about fitting all that, but why should I? But y'all, see how it's you know, the little door. Boop. Yeah, I'm just gonna lay it on there. Lay it on now. Rosalind just mailed 40 Thanksgiving cards and a few birthday. Need to clean up your mess. I know it. I just sent something to a friend today, and she's on here right now. My friend Lisa. I sent her a little something. I was so proud of myself because I got it done, and I had actually already cut out some pieces, so it was quick and easy. And I was like, okay, that worked. Okay. Oh, I was going to tell you, Ninja Man made nachos today for lunch. They were so good. And we use paper plates a lot because, like I said, we live like teenagers, y'all. So he put mine on a paper plate, his too. And I couldn't eat all of mine. He gives me man portions sometimes. I couldn't eat them all. So, oh, I forgot to do that. It's okay. The puppy dogs they got when I was done. Oh yes, Lisa, you're welcome. Hey Dana, so glad to see you. Y'all are so sweet for being here. Yes, so I put the paper plate on the floor for the puppy dogs. We've got two, Cooper and Rosie. And I'll tell you what, there were scratches in that paper plate. They were over the moon. Now I don't know why this didn't make a crisp edge there, but it's okay. It's all right. Okay, and then this little piece here, y'all can't see where it embossed it, but this little piece, do you see how a box is starting to form? It's like this. Okay, see the inside like that. Okay. Yeah, those dogs went crazy, and basically all they were getting was some ground beef and some nacho cheese. I took the chips out. Because they don't need all that. We probably don't either, but here we are. That's close enough for government work, don't you think? Okay, now we are going to glue our little house on, and I'm going to glue it from this side so I can see what all. Oh, I didn't need to go up that high, y'all. I really didn't, because this part is going to extend over the top of my little box here. Yeah, why not just kind of wipe that off a little bit. I don't want it on my table, the glue on my table, because I overglued it. Concentration. There we go. All right. So we're getting a box, right? Okay. Now let's do the other piece, which is just like the first one, but we're not cutting holes in it. Oh, oops. Sorry. Here we go again. I'm getting a little crazy. A little bit crazy. Let's see which way do we want to go. Yeah, that way. Okay. I mean, there's probably a left and a right. I don't know. A little glue on here. I don't know if there's a left side or a right side. It could be coincidental that I've gotten it right every time because I haven't had an issue with which side is right and which is left. Now, see, this one has more of a score, not embossed, score. These are scores. Now, this is the back of our box. Okay, now we're going to put our tape on there too. Do this one a little different. Okay, there we go. That'll do. That'll do. Smooth that down a little bit. Pull this up. Toss it in the trash. My trash is getting a little full over there. Okay, now we are going. Now this is easy. Okay, it's easy. You're just gonna line these parts up, not the house, but the scores. Okay, you're gonna lay it down together. Match up your scores. Don't go over the edge. And then we are just going to close it on itself. We have a box. It's going to go like this. We're going to fix this bottom. And should have done that a minute ago, but it's okay. It's all right. You know, paper crafting is pretty forgiving. It really is. Mainly because you got more paper. Somewhere, somehow, you've got more paper. But I will tell you this. I would suggest you use 80-pound paper, cardstock, or not a whole lot heavier. 60-pound is iffy. Now, pretty much everything over at Hobby Lobby is 60 pounds. Now, y'all, my tape is right there. I just put my flaps inside. You could tape them down, but ain't nobody got time for that. And yeah, so I'm gonna I need another piece of tape right here. So 60-pound is good. 80-pound wouldn't hurt. Stampin' Up paper is 80-pound, and that's what I'm using until I run out. Which incidentally, I have run out of some of my paper, but I don't know. I kind of want to order. I've run out of the white basic cardstock, but I kind of want to go with Nina Solar White. There we go. There. And then down here, I'm going to go boop, 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 boop. All right. Now, let's pick out some ribbon to go in it. Let's look at our light. See if we like our light diffused. See if that helped. Oh, y'all, that's the answer right there. Yeah, the diffused light. Now, it could actually use 2 of these votive candles. I wish it was dark in here so I could show you. But I'll show you the difference between that one and this one. Come on now. It didn't lay flat. Well, that's close enough. But you see you can actually see the votive light is laying on its side. But that's okay. But, oh, it already had one in it. Okay. But this one, it's just much softer, right? Okay. So let's look at the ribbon. I've got the chiffon ribbon over here. Ninja Man's okay, y'all. He's just choking. He's all right. Okay. I'm going to get my ribbon, and we'll look and see what we want to do. I think I kind of know what I want to use. But, y'all, I know this looks like, Kathy Bo, did you go crazy? Why, yes, I did. Because Hobby Lobby, if it's not on the wooden spool, I'll show you. These wooden spools were not cheap. These were Hobby Lobby, and they had them on clearance for some reason. I guess it was a season. I don't know. But I was like, okay. Now, do I want this color? That's kind of a, this is too close. I mean, it's exact, really. No. This is a dark green. I think I like this one, y'all. We're going to do this one. Boop. We are going to do this one. That little thing. I'm kind of like, we can use that later for something. Now, the thing about this is it's very thready, you know? Very thready. Oops. But you're not going to, like, carry this around everywhere. You're going to put it on display and stop it. Leave it alone, right? Okay, we'll put our little light in there. Or you can put gifts in here. You can put little candy or jewelry or whatever you want to give, right? You could even make it for yourself and give yourself a little something, something. Here we go. I really like this color, y'all. This green. It's very pretty. There we go. Now, do I need the little boxes for the little houses? Not really. I don't think I'll buy those. Because I'm trying to cut back because I have a house fairy now. There we go. Y'all, here we are. This is our little house. I might trim that up a bit so it will go well with the others. Let me get the others out here. We have this one. Where's my jail? Here it is. Y'all, we have the Jingle Bell jail. Now, these two are the exact same cut. This is different, and that one's different. If you're late to the party, this is the Jingle Bell jail because it turned out looking more like a jail than anything else. Oh, I didn't put a festoonery on here, but it's okay. I could put Merry Christmas or, where are they? I don't have them out right now. This is the one that I put snow on, and it's one of the minis. Thank you, Kathy. And what I used was this Snow Tex, and honestly, y'all, I just rubbed it on my finger. It washes right off. If you've got Snow Tex and it's all hardened and everything because you hadn't used it since last year, which mine was not for some reason, mine was in good shape. Add some water, stir it up, you're good to go. I added more at the bottom because, the sidewalk, right? Thank you, Lisa. Lisa said she loves it. Now, if you wanted, like I was showing you earlier, this could be a card because oh, hello. This could be a card because they fit on a card front. And if you've got coordinating like gingerbread, you could try and make them look like little gingerbread houses if you want, but they fit together on a card. You could use these as just a vignette on your mantle. You could put gifts in them. There's a lot you can do. I love them. You could also just do the facade and maybe put something behind it so you don't see through it. And if this was not a box, they would kind of go like a neighborhood, right? Like this. Just pretend there's not a box back there. And then you could do the whole neighborhood and the Jingle Bell jail because there's riffraff, right? But wait, you could put the little mini houses. You could buy the box. I'm not affiliated with the Greetery. Y'all know that. But look at the little one. Oh, hello. He dropped out. Hold on. He didn't feel loved. There we go. You could put these little guys in between, and I'm going to show you this one more time. There we go. See how the little guy and then the bigger, little big? Yeah. So that's one of them. Here's one with, come on now. I don't know why I can't make this do. Oh, that's why. Okay, there we go. I've got exclamation thing on here, like I'm having an error, and I just noticed it. Oh, it's about my battery. It's okay. But you see how they did some snow on the top there on the roof? I like that. I like that a lot. And here are all of the little ones, some ideas on how you might decorate them. Look how they've put they've used almost white wreaths. They put just the bows, and then on the far right, you see this one finished. It's got the little festoon thing down just under the windows. I love that. I love it. Here's another idea just for color. So that. Hang on. Oh goodness. Please hold. There we go. Okay. That's it, y'all. That's it. I love these things so much. And I'm thinking other seasons. Easter, spring, hello. Easter, spring, all kinds of little. I think they need two votives in them because see how that's just diffused right there? That was the answer. That's what I was wondering would work. And it does. So I don't know, but I'm hoping the Greetery might offer different stamps, different designs for different seasons. I don't know, but anyway, you guys know the drill. Please go to YouTube, subscribe. Um, Facebook will delete. Matter of fact, they sent me a thing today that said we're deleting your October so and so video. You might want to download it, and I'm like, whatever, But YouTube will not delete it until they get rude. So please do subscribe to YouTube and at Kathy Bohannon Creatively Blessed. And do follow my page, please, as you are right here. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. God bless and toodles.